The second storm of the HypoEarth year has formed, Cyclone Blair, near New Caledonia. And now the latest, around the wide world of HypoEarth. Hypo Weather Bulletin for January the 5th. So, two storms on our radar now, on either side of the international dateline in the South Pacific. Cyclone Asaga is still holding strong as a Category 1 and may even start re-strengthening briefly, and Tropical Storm Blair has just formed near New Caledonia. Lake Okeechobee has sprung a leak today on the Atlantic side of things, with 147 days until hurricane season. We hope it gets better soon. No areas of interest on the horizon though, which is good news, and no systems have formed yet. In the Eastern Pacific, it's 130 days until hurricane season. And Ethan is very happy about that, and nothing is, what am I talking about? He's not happy at all. He wants to see loads of storms straight away, but he's not going to get them. In the Western Pacific, there's nothing active there right now either, but you'll notice from the text at the bottom that we have now marked another area of interest in the Southern Hemisphere, this time in the Southwest Indian Ocean, although part of it could end up tracking into the Australian region. There's Asaga still pressing slowly eastwards as a Category 1, basically on the international dateline, and still over very marginal sea surface temperatures at best. And Blair is also over only marginal sea surface temperatures near New Caledonia, and we don't expect it to get very strong. It is currently moving slightly towards the southwest, but we expect it will move further eastwards shortly, if not already. So first let's look at Asaga, and it is 402 kilometers from Atta Island in Tonga, 567 from Nuku'alofa, 625 from Raoul Island, New Zealand, 1519 from Auckland, and 1997 from Wellington. 1997, ironically the year that Blair was elected in the UK, and it's been elected today in the South Pacific. But this is Asaga, and it is still a Category 1. Let's look at some satellite imagery, which seems to have gone ultraviolet on that guinea pig. What are they doing to it? Well, this is Asaga right now, which is pulling on towards the southeast now by the looks of things. It's still showing off a fairly decent structure. It's not giving up completely, and as such we think it could strengthen slightly in the next 24 hours. And this is Blair already showing a decent show of itself, wide-ranging convective bands, but we don't expect that it will last very long because sea surface temperatures are only marginal, as I pointed out. It's on that 26 degree threshold, and Asaga is probably slightly below that 26 degree threshold now, so it really is on borrowed time. In the Southwest Indian Ocean, where that system, that new AOI is, it's around the 28 degree isotherm, so things are looking bright for that system potentially further on down the line. We haven't added any extra stuff today, apart from covering two storms instead of one on the satellite imagery, but hopefully we'll have forecast cones in the mix fairly soon. In the Atlantic, our first name is Adam. In the Eastern Pacific, it's Annabelle, and in the Central Pacific, we're still waiting for Anacone. In the Western Pacific, our next name is Sandan, and in the North Indian Ocean, it will be Dima. Hope you're having a good year so far. We're already 5 days into it. I'm sure you don't want me to remind you, but I've got nothing else to say in those precious seconds that just ticked by. In the Australian region, the next name is Ashley. In the Southwest Indian Ocean, it's Andre. And in the South Pacific now, our next name is Cam. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.